Hello, and we are back for our next exciting segment of the Peggle for Charity 2024 event, benefiting the ACLU. I apologize last time I gave you a little bit of misinformation. Our roster has changed up, but only slightly. Our runner is still SatanHerself, the wonderful player that she is, but Polly Pies had to take a break, and Mannequin Z is filling his spot. So, as much as I'd like you to give them a warm goodbye last time, I'd like you to give them another warm welcome, as these are excellent runners, and I'm very excited for this run coming up. It is a Scott EGM run. That means it will be fast like the other one, maybe not as fast, and we will be getting Extreme Grandmaster. And this is for Peggle Extreme, which is free right now, and you can download it for yourself on the computer and try to play along. I'll hand things over to our wonderful runner and commentator at this moment of time.
Yes, hello. My name's SatanHerself. Hi, you get to see me now. I'm also wearing 2 of the buttons, by the way, that are in the giveaway. So if you like what you see, definitely, donate and or enter the giveaway. I'm also gonna go ahead and get the Rosa plush. So, Mannequin, would you like to introduce yourself while I do that?
Yeah, hello again. It's Mannequin. I am going to be doing commentary over this very fun run of a very fun little piece of Peggle history. Out of all of the extra little things of Peggle, I think Extreme is one I have the least experience in actually running, but I still find so much charm in it. It's going to be very fun to talk about. Oh, and there's the Rosa plush. Nice.
She's here. Yeah, so Peggle Extreme, if you've never seen this game, is a really interesting little oddity in Peggle history, as Mannequin said. It is the official crossover between Peggle and Valve games. By the way, still have music on, let's turn that off. And that's really interesting. As you can see on the screen right now, they're gonna reference Half-Life 2, it's gonna reference Portal, and it's gonna reference Team Fortress 2. This came out in the Orange Box. This was an official Orange Box released game. It is still free to this day. It's been free for the entire time it's existed. It's still free. You can go on Steam and you can download it right now. So absolutely do that, because I really, really like this game. I've been really enjoying playing it. And I'm going to be running it at AGDQ 2025, alongside Helios WX, another top runner of this game. Yeah, we're going to be racing. So definitely check that out once it comes around. On Friday night, by the way, around 1 a.m. Eastern. So actually it's Saturday morning, technically. So last day of the event.
Yeah.
That's going to be super fun. But yeah, let's talk about the run we're doing now. We are doing Extreme Grandmaster, which is the 100% category of the game, but we are doing it with the Scott % cheat code. That is going to speed the game up while the ball is falling, as well as between shots. So this is actually a fresh file category. So we are going to make a new username. And I think I know what everyone wants. All right.
Nice.
Excellent. There are fresh file categories. Also, there are 2 fresh files, actually, for Janano and Poetry's run. So, chat, come up with ideas for what you might want to see those file names to look like. That would be pretty cool. And yeah, I think we're ready to go. You want to count me down, Mannequin?
Yeah, sure. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. So, first we start off with this little basic level here in 1-1. And as you can see, I can go ahead and start fast forwarding. Yay! 1-1, we're obviously going to full clear like all the others because this is a 100% category, but 1-1 in particular is a little bit different from other levels. It has something called micro-zen, which Mannequin, if you'd like to explain, you can.
Yeah, so to the best of my ability, micro-zen is a little bit of a mechanic that is in the game that's similar to what we've seen before with Who, where he'll nudge your shot in just the right way whenever you use his ability to get a better score. In these kinds of levels, there is a very small version of that, where if you aren't doing too well in the level, the game will essentially nudge the ball a little bit more in your favor. So that's a very interesting small mechanic that I believe only was recently discovered, if I recall correctly.
It's been kind of elucidated in the last year how it works and what the actual properties of it are. One of the Peggle community members called, oh gosh, I forget their name now, but there was a person who made a video called Peggle Secrets that sort of figured out some of these things within Peggle Secrets, and we were very grateful for them. They're not a Peggle runner, but they still figured out something really, really important about the run for us, so that was super cool.
Looks like it was limited fun.
Yes, limited fun, that's correct, that's correct. That's a great video. Yeah. Definitely highly recommend that one.
Really good.
Here, this one I'm stressing a little bit about because we actually have a points challenge attached to this one, in addition to having to full clear it, and it doesn't look like we're getting points on this one, so I'm probably just going to move on from it, actually, entirely. Yeah. It's got 300,000 points as the points thing for it, and that's actually a lot of points for if you don't have the orange or the green pegs, which I don't have either of those right now, so that makes my life much harder.
Very nice slide on this level. It's a very fun opener to do.
Yeah, that one's super satisfying. That's just aiming all the way to the right side of your screen and tapping the keyboard once. That's it. That's all you have to do for that one. So definitely recommend giving some of these shots a try at home.
Yeah. Those are definitely very nice beginner ones to do whenever it's all the way to the far right of the screen or the far left of it.
Yeah, Scott really changes things.
Yeah.
I will say. Yeah, luckily this one also has a points challenge, but luckily the beginning of the run is so points heavy that I usually don't have to worry about that in the any percent portion. But sometimes it is a problem. Here we're just gonna have to go ahead and try to free ball. Fair amount. There we go. But yeah, as you can see here, we're in the Half-Life section of the game. With our little alien friend up here. And here I have to be a little bit careful. Yeah. Because I only have 2 orange pegs, and they're both kind of in danger zones. Neither of them are like far away from anything. So,
right.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually have to get rid of this one, which is a little scary, but we'll be okay. Right. There we go. Okay, that helps. And then oftentimes you want to use the little edges of these bricks, even though they look kind of scary. Okay, if I can get one more free ball. Oop. If I can get one more free ball, yay, then we're okay. Because we're good on points, so all I need to do is make sure I don't really clear, and we're done.
Yeah.
Nice. It's a good level. All right, here's another good level with what I lovingly dubbed the Asklint. It's not GDQ, we can say stuff like that. Isn't that cool? And then the Hacklint. And these do a really good job of setting this level up to be a super easy full clear. There's some other stuff, though, that I would like to do before we get started on just flinging balls around. If we get this green, then we can do this nice slide really easily. And then there's a nice pixel shot up here. Also, you can find pixel shots just on your own as well. If you're more interested in, like, the hunting part of speedrunning, of finding the cool strats, then Peggle is a great place for you, because anybody can, you know, hop on and find useful strats. You don't have to be a top runner or anything.
It'd be very fun to do, just open up the game casually and just kind of experiment with, oh, maybe if I do something here, it can nudge in just the right way to do this thing. It's a fun little game to mess around in.
Definitely. In this one, I don't have to be as serious about freeballing because the openers just clear up so much.
Right.
And Jimmy's also on fire, and
yeah.
You did well. Thank you, Abby. Very cool.
I love the TF2 backgrounds the most. I think they're just
they're
silly.
precious. I love this game. Look at Bjorn with a revolver. Check that out. Stir Fry, do we have any messages from the host? Anything you wanna tell us?
Yes. I'm setting up a new campaign or a new incentive as we speak. I know we haven't had an incentive in a little bit. We are going to be having a Peggle art pack race between Poetry Stud and Jandanao, if I can pronounce it right for once in my life.
Janano? Sorry,
Janano. Thank you. I think you guys can tell that pronunciation is not my strong suit, but the new goal to reach is 3,500 for this new race between Poetry Stud.
Oh my goodness, that is a lot. Wow.
I hope that we can reach it.
Yeah.
I hope so too. So chat, you have until the end of their race, their Holidays 08 race, to be able to do that. And here I am going to do a really, really tricky pixel shot. Yeah, there we go. That's one of the harder pixels to do in the game because it's kind of floating out in the middle of nowhere. A lot of pixels are grounded by like glints, so those are like the bright spots on pegs, and that makes it a lot easier to do those. But there are certain ones like that that are a bit harder. The reason I wasted a bunch of shots on the on that side of the screen there was because Bjorn actually messes up your taps. He makes it so that taps have a different length than they normally would, and that makes it so that you can't actually do tap strats like normal. It's weird.
Right.
Here, this isn't looking great, but I'm still gonna try. Oh, really? Wow. So that's the difference of having a high multiplier versus not, really.
Right.
I have another donation from Anonymous with $11.11, bringing us to a odd number, not throughout, but at the tail end of it, $2,233.33.
Excellent. Thank you for getting that odd gang going. Although I know Stir is a fan of the evens.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping that evens can pull it back.
No. That makes me laugh every time. Okay, now we're gonna have an easier attempt because we didn't get Bjorned on the first shot there. Okay, nice. Now those slides are done much quicker. That's good. I can get that by myself.
I'm very excited for this run coming up. The next run up is going to be Poetry Stud versus Jano for a Holidays 08 race. Stay tuned for that exciting run.
Yes, absolutely. You do not want to go anywhere because that is a race of the Holidays 08 pack, which has some of the most interesting level design that PopCap has ever made. And Doug fans will love that we raised the incentive needed to make it be only Warren, only Magic Hat for that entire run. So that's pretty awesome. All right, finally got that one done. Now we're gonna do a really long sequence of pixel shots here, which is, I think, kind of interesting.
Yeah, very cool to see.
Yeah, it's a lot of precision. And yeah, I'm trying to make sure I know where my bucket timing is, because getting those free balls is really important. There we go. So there I positioned the bucket at the bottom at the right time and shot at the right time to be able to get those free balls. That's just something we know that is going to happen if we set it up correctly. It's pretty cool. There we go. Nice. That was funny because I just did that right all times, all 5 times, and that gave me the mad skills style point thing. Even when I wasn't going for it, so that's kind of funny. Okay.
I believe it's
Nice.
5 mad skill shots
Yeah,
to get a
5
bonus, and then like
free
crazy
ball
mad is 10.
skills. Yep, crazy mad is
Yeah.
10. That is correct. Yeah, that can be really, really important in certain things. Like in 1-2, I was really trying to go for that because that would have made it so that the points challenge would be viable even without the purple peg and stuff. What? Not moving? Okay. Okay. This was looking safer, and now it's looking a little scary because of those 2 no balls we got. If you don't hit any pegs in a shot, then the game will decide whether you get a ball back or not. It's rigged in your favor, we've found, but it's not rigged that much in your favor all the time.
Okay.
You can still
I
get...
see in chat that Ghost Crab has said that they have to go, so I'll read out their final donation message for them. With a donation of $8.67, they leave us at 2,242 exactly, which is an even number that might catch your eye as they are an odd supporter. But you'll also notice that it has 420 or 420 in its number totalage, with carrying over to the cents. They said, while I am an odd supporter, I could not resist the 420. Can the odds come back from this back blow that has dealt them maybe even a fatal counter? We'll just have to stay tuned to find out.
Yeah.
That is exciting. I like the funny numbers. The funny numbers always make me laugh. So I like that we're doing funny numbers today on stream. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Funny numbers for charity. Woo! Okay, so we're in a bit of a tough spot here.
Yeah, this one is very strange on account of the portals that are in them.
Yeah, the portals are weird because it makes it so that you can't do a whole lot of like straight shots. There's an object in the middle of the level that really messes up, you know, your stuff. I'm glad I have this Bjorn really late though, because it is allowing me to get these really hard free balls out of the way. And now we have mostly easy free balls for the rest of the level. So it's possible that I can do this.
Good shot!
Took a risk there, we got it. Thank you, Heavy, for saying good shot.
Yeah.
I love the voice lines in this game. They crack me up. They're too much.
Yeah.
Okay, so here, this is interesting because we have this blue out here, which I'm not entirely sure how to get. I was wondering if that would get it, but got a free ball, which is fine. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to get all the free balls except for 1 orange, and then we can try to bounce shot to get to here.
Yeah.
It's all about strategy. Oh, that's no good.
Yeah.
That's no good. Okay. Nice. All right.
Nice.
As long as we get this. Yes! That is a really, really hard full clear, so very happy to have gotten that there. Woof! Relief. This is another sequence of pixel perfect shots we're looking at. I'm doing the wrong one, and I'm glad I noticed. Okay.
Satan, I know earlier you said during the WoW run that WoW was made with the Peggle Knights as the base. Is this run, which is also a independent 10-level game, also made with the Knights base? I was wondering if you could enlighten us on that.
No, it's not. So this is the only game that was released after Peggle Deluxe to use Peggle Deluxe's engine in the entire Peggle franchise. This is the only one. So that does mean that it has all of Peggle Deluxe's quirks and features. Oh my god, that was Whoa. So that was an unusual circumstance. All of the oranges were in my opener sequence for the level. That's very, very rare. I didn't even think about it because I've never had that happen to me in a run. That's never happened before.
Yeah.
Yay.
Certainly maybe an I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, now this looks more normal.
Yeah.
There we go. And luckily we have Bjorn here, which is exactly what I wanted. You always want to late Bjorn because that makes it easier to get all these ones through the portals that are really hard to get otherwise, and get straight into the bucket, which saves time.
Nice.
But yeah, that means that Peggle Extreme has everything that Peggle Deluxe has, so that does include the Scott percent cheat code. The Knights games and Knights itself do not have those. They don't feature this cheat code, where all you have to do, by the way, is type Scott into your keyboard. That is all you have to do to enable it. So that's pretty cool. It also has something called text skip, which is another special feature, where if you click the mouse on both, if you click on both, what's it called?
Both of the
mouse buttons.
for the mouse?
Yes, both of the input buttons for the mouse. When you're moving to the next level, you will be able to skip a text box that comes up in the next level. It also actually interacts with Microzen in somehow. Very strange mechanics there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we found that one by accident. Poetry found it, I believe, by accident, or maybe Brassbeat did. I forget which of our esteemed Peggle runners did.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine.
Ooh, okay.
I just want to make sure that I'm not early clearing. Ooh, that's not great. Although we do get a green here, so that should help. Yep, no need to worry.
That's
All good. Okay, so that is the any percent portion, but we still have a couple things to go. First, we have this challenge here. So as I said before about this level, it has a points challenge and it's 300k. That's a lot. That is like way a lot for if you don't have the purple peg. So luckily we do now. So that's gonna make this a whole lot easier. Make shots a lot more valuable. Wait till these oranges are more accessible here. Yeah. See, that's just way better already.
yeah.
Way better. So we do try to do it in the any percent portion because we have to play that level, and it is faster if you can get it there. But it's, you know, it's a lot nicer here now that we have all of our stuff. We still need to full clear this level, so I am still going to have to do that. But it's still a lot easier.
Oh.
Planned, definitely.
Yeah.
Not at all not planned. Why would you say that? Yeah, I also know I have enough points here, even if I don't get a ton of free balls, because every ball that you have left over at the end of the level is worth a 10,000 points, so that helps. Oh, this is the weird track. Wait a minute. Did we just get that live on stream? Listen. Everybody listen closely. Can you hear that?
Oh.
If y'all can't hear that, we just got the glitched track. So there's something special in Peggle where you can get this weird track that like sounds off pitch, and it happens extremely rarely. There are quite few documented cases of this occurring, like at all.
I did not know about that. That's interesting.
Yep. It's that's something that's in the Peggle Secrets video, which is how I learned about it, and we just got it. That's
I forgot about it.
Wild. That was not on my bucket list. That was simply not on my bucket list.
Yeah. Another
Okay.
that's never happened before.
Yeah, that's a serious that's never happened before. It's still happening, by the way. Wow. Well, that's funny.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Do we have any messages, by the way, from our host?
Yes, I'd like to remind everyone that we have a new incentive for a late night race between Poetry and Jano, our current world record holder for deluxe any percent. This is going to be a top skill level run, and that donation goal is $3,500. But if we don't reach it, don't worry, I'm incredibly proud of our community and everything that we have done so far. We have, and it seems that...
Yeah, we're done. Sorry, I didn't shout that out, but that's it. That's the run. I did everything that there was to do in the entire game, using the Scott % cheat code in addition. That was a pretty alright run. I have a tough time with Scott in general, so I'm happy to have done almost everything first try. So pretty good. And yeah, y'all have absolutely blown us away. Keep it coming if you can. But thank you so much all for being here. Stick around because right after this, we are going to do that Holidays 08 run with only Magic Hat, which the runners have not, did not know was going to happen, but they sure are ready because they are the top level Peggle masters, Peggle runners. Great stuff. If you liked what you saw here, if you enjoyed that gameplay, this is a lot of what I stream. I stream a lot of Peggle Extreme. I also stream Peggle Nights. I'm a very big Peggle Nights speedrunner. I need to get back into it a little more, but that's my big, that's my main game, I would say. I'm still top 10 in Nights 80%, so I want to keep that for as long as I can. Yeah, I also stream Plants vs. Zombies. I speedrun Plants vs. Zombies. I'm so happy to explain to anyone why Plants vs. Zombies is a great speed game. It's a really, really good speed game. That is also in, by the way, that's in AGDQ as backup right now. I do have a run of Plants vs. Zombies in as a backup run, so maybe we'll see it. Who knows? Huge shout outs to my community. Anybody who's here regularly, who's in chat right now, thank you. If you want to become part of my community, stick around. Drop a follow. You can go to my Discord. That's !Discord as well. Also, if you're interested in some top quality Peggle merch, and my amazing artist friend made this shirt that I'm so hyped about. Look at this thing. Look at how funny it is. I sell this and the Peggle Pride buttons and Peggle Pride stickers and more at my shop. You can scroll down and click merch, the merch banner for that. Yeah, also Run Peggle. I love this game. I love puzzle speedruns and PopCap speedruns. They're all so important to me, and I'm so happy to see the community come together for an event like this. I'm so proud of this event. And I'm so proud of Stir Fry for, being on it with me, and Mannequin for doing an amazing job on comms. Mannequin, would you like to give your shout outs?
Yeah, again, just shout out to the entire Peggle community and for having me, and just, this whole experience has been very fun. And yeah, check out this game. It's a very fun game to run. It's like I said before, it's a super easy one to get into, and it's a very fun time.
Yeah,
whether
totally.
It's deluxe or any of the other smaller runs, this is a nice condensed run to do. It's a nice starting point, I would say. There's just so much to do.
Free. Yep, it's totally free. Yeah, totally. Just do it. Go hear Heavy say, "Oh no!" It's such a good voice line. It cracks me up.
Okay.
All right, we are gonna go ahead and move on to the next run. Yep.
We're gonna head to our break and stick around for Poetry versus Jano, race for the ages.
Yep, we're gonna cut on over to break. Don't go anywhere. We've still got more Pegglethon.